Is it a kind of dream floating out in the air, following the river of death down the stream? Is it a dream? There's a fog along the horizon, strange glow in the sky, and nobody seems to know where you go. What does it mean? Oh, is it a dream? Bright eyes burning like fire, bright eyes, how can you close and fade? How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. Is it a kind of shadow reaching into the night, wandering over the hills unseen? Or is it a dream? There's a highway in the trees, a cold sound in the air, and nobody ever knows where you go. And where do you start? Oh, into the dark. Bright eyes, how can you close and fade? How can the light that burns so bright suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. Hello, good evening. I told you it would be animal themed this evening, and I don't usually start with my cover, but there you go. That was my cover. I believe that everybody has a moment of greatness in them, and Mike Batt has two moments of greatness in him. It's not the Wombles, it's not the hunting of the snark, it's Bright Eyes and 9 million bicycles, and the rest of his stuff is a bit rubbish really, but he makes up for it with two absolutely stonkingly amazing songs. Bright Eyes is such a lovely song, and I have a vivid memory of going to the Greenwich Odeon, I think, with my auntie when Watership Down was being shown, and I went with my auntie Lizzie and my little cousin Rebecca, and Rebecca, some of you may have met. Don't think she really enjoyed Watership Down. I think she was a bit scared of it because it is quite, sad. But I loved it, and I can remember now vividly sitting in the back of my Auntie Lizzie's Honda Civic, and this must be in the 1980s at some point, just rabbiting, how funny, rabbiting on and on and on about what an amazing movie Bright Eyes was, Watership Down was, and singing Bright Eyes at her. And so I thought I'd play it for you.
So someone funnily, I think it was quite funny, said that they heard you were a appearing with your rabbit, but this wasn't what they were expecting. Made me laugh.
Did they think I was appearing with my real rabbit, Merlin, or did they think I was appearing in some kind of porno thing?
I'm not sure.
The latter will never happen.
No.
I've got a dog though. Audrey, do you want to come and say hello? Some of you were asking after her. She's a bit confused. She's wagging her tail. Come on then. Do you want to come up here? Come on then. She wants to come and say hello. See? The lamb lies down with a tiger or something. I don't know what you are, Audrey. Are you the tiger in this equation? You're not a very convincing tiger, are you? Yes, so I'm going to play you some songs and what lovely things and whatever. The other thing some of you have been asking for is my own version of a song that is the title track of this week's #1 album. But I don't think I'll ever play it live because it's not really my song. It's one of those things where I wrote it specifically for Kylie, so it would feel weird singing it because it doesn't really feel like my song. Or I would say my song, but I wrote it with Andrew Chatterley, who you all know is my husband. So unless I'm very drunk or I get to the age of 90 and think it would be funny that I've still got a fan left, don't bank on me ever playing it to you. But what I will say is that I'm particularly pleased that I've got a little touch of highbrow into the pop charts with a bit of Greek mythology. I do love a bit of Greek mythology myself. So what I thought I'd do later on in the evening is play you some other Greek songs of mine, one of which you all know, and one of which I've never played before. It's a couple of years old, and it's based on a Greek person character. What do you call these people like Aphrodite and Daphne and all that? They're not characters, are they?
They're gods and goddesses.
Figures, aren't they?
They're gods and goddesses.
Yeah. So it's another female, and it's a song that's I've never debuted it. In fact, I might have to have a little moment where I'm trying to remember the first few lines of the second verse or make them up. So I might play that for you later as a treat. Seeing as I won't play you Aphrodite, I shall play you a song with a similar sort of title, which is inspired by a Greek mythological figure and also the painter De Chirico. I don't know if any of you have heard of De Chirico. He was an Italian chap, very active in the 20s and 30s. He's one of my favourite painters. And actually, if any of you are aware of my earlier artwork, my little faceless bods, they're sort of De Chirico inspired. I really liked him, so I ripped him off like I do with musicians I rip them off. I do the same with my painting. I haven't got an original bone in my body. Anyway, what shall I do next? It's somebody's birthday, I believe. So I said I would play them. If you've got a pick knocking
It's Giraffe on a Stick's birthday.
Yeah, and I know what song he wants to hear, so I'm going to play that for him next. Lovely. In the Tony's textiles bag, there's a pick in the bottom of it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I feel like I'm flying solo now because Andrew's gone off to find me a pic, so I have to talk to you, which is a bit scary because I can't see what you're tweeting back because I'm on the other side of the screen, as it were. So I have to fill time. It's not quite the same as when I do gigs, you see.
Do you want this one?
Yeah, I'll do it on the Gretsch. I'm going to play Giraffe on a Stick's birthday request. Audrey's going to sit somewhere more sensible, like the floor. Whoops. Can I get a bit more volume?
Yeah.
A bit on the quiet side, isn't it? A bit crunch, maybe? That'll do for now. Here we go. This is the right side. Happy birthday, Giraffe on the Stick.